Hi guys, it's Stephanie. It's Tuesday, December 28th. All right, so as you guys know, I am currently working on developing my recording studio for the Truth Reels. And last night I spent hours moving and shifting furniture and disassembling furniture to a different part of the house. And I practically emptied out my bedroom that I was sleeping in, the smaller bedroom, which I'm converting into my recording studio last night. It took me about 3.5 hours to disassemble and move all those heavy pieces out of that room into my master bedroom, which is bigger. And what was in my master bedroom was my queen size bed, which went into the regular size guest room. And that's where I've been sleeping for the past 2-3 days. So I'm just leaving work right now, but before I left, I picked up all my necessity painting needs to begin my painting tonight. And I had a paint pro help me making my selections, and I'll be starting that after I get home and relax and grab something to eat. So before I continue, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers who have been supporting me all year long. I appreciate it so much. And if you're a visitor just visiting my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe key, but don't forget to hit the top bell so you get future notifications. And right back with more. So just to disassemble my day bed took me over an hour just to disassemble my day bed. And those pieces are very bulky, heavy pieces because it's real wood. They were awkward, they were long, they were tall. And don't forget, I live in a manufactured home. Nothing in this home is the size of a regular home. My corridors are much narrower. My doors to the bedrooms are much narrower. So that caused everything to take a long time. And because the pieces are so heavy, I actually had to slide these things on my floor with a towel so I don't score the wooden floors and scratch up the furniture, because these things were so heavy. All right. And when I began to move my furniture a couple of days ago, I must have pulled my back muscle, because gosh, my lower back has been sore now for 2 days. It's getting a little bit better, but it's sore. So I've been doing some squats with free weights just to strengthen my legs and my lower back by keeping my back straight. That's what happens when you don't bend your legs, okay, and you bend your back instead, you injure your back. And because I did bodybuilding in my younger days with weightlifting and doing heavy squats, and the type of job a long time ago that I had was to some degree heavy lifting, I had injured my back. So it's an ongoing issue. So when I do work around the house that's strenuous, I really got to pay attention to my form, because if you don't pay attention to your form, you're compensating your lower back muscles by not bending your legs. That's no good. So, and then to make matters worse, 3 days ago when I was washing the rug, I was going back and forth with that heavy machine and pushing and pulling and tugging. I think I may be a workaholic and I just don't know when to quit. But this is my last project. And today I decided that I need to paint the ceilings also. So I also bought some ceiling paint and primer. And one of the guys in the paint department where I got the paint from said to me, if you're going to paint the ceiling and the walls in the same room, you need to begin with the ceiling first. You want to work starting from top to bottom, not bottom to top. Naturally, he tried to sell me extra stuff that I don't think I needed. So I ended up sneaking it back onto the shelf because I'm not going to buy things I don't think I need. Plus, with the extra money, I bought a nice plant, a nice hanging plant to add to my collection, to my breakfast nook. Yeah. So I hope you guys had a nice Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoyed the last 2 videos I did with the Christmas in Florida, what it's like. What's the difference between the Christmas up north versus down here in the south? Well, obviously the weather is number one, and when you have nice weather and you have beautiful beaches, people will spend their time going to the beaches down here more so than being around the fireplace when it's snow outside up north. So obviously Florida is like day and night during our Christmases. I had a lot of fun making that video. I really did. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I finally included my cooking back into my video. I haven't done that in a while, and that was a lot of fun, and the meal came out really, really nice. It only lasted a couple of days. I don't like eating the same food more than 2 days because then it gets stale. No matter how long you keep it in the refrigerator, the food gets stale. So I'm happy to say that my project is moving along. So right now in the master bedroom, it's a total disaster because all the disassembled furniture and mattresses and box spring is there, scattered everywhere in the room. And with the extra paint that I'm going to have, I'll be painting the room that I'll finally be sleeping in, because I'd rather sleep in my day bed than the queen size bed. The room that the queen size bed is in, the guest room, is going to end up being a guest room. They're going to get the queen size bed because if my parents decide to come down to Florida, they'll have the bigger bed. And I would already be sleeping in the day bed anyway, except I have the larger room, which I love. So I'm going to try to finish off one room today, and tomorrow I'll start painting the bigger room, and I'll have plenty of paint because the recording studio is a much smaller room. It's probably half the size of the master bedroom, and that's perfect for a recording studio. I don't need anything larger than that. All right. I think the challenge that I'm going to have for the recording room is looking for my neon sign. Okay. I have an idea who I want to go with, but I'm not sure. I have to do more research on that. Because, quite frankly, I'd rather find somewhere locally that sells them, because I can look at them and touch them in my hands and ask questions. I don't mind special ordering something, but a lot of the times you're not talking to someone, you're looking at pictures, and pictures can be deceiving. I don't like that. I don't like returning things after I buy them. So I ended up being stuck with them. I think last time I discussed my recording studio, I said I was going to buy a lot of pillows and some chairs. I do want to buy a desk, but I don't want a big bulky desk. And I want to keep it simple, but very professional looking. If you guys have some ideas you want to share with me, I will consider that. So the other thing that I did was, yesterday I called up my parents to see how they're doing. They're doing good. You guys seen them on my videos. And after I got back here from New England, I never called my parents back up again to tell them that I had changed my mind. Well, last night when I called up my parents, they asked me if I'm still moving up there. Sadly, I told them that I've decided that it's not a good idea for me to move up there. I don't want to upend my life because I am giving up so much more. You know, it's so much more. I can't see myself right now anymore driving up there with a car transporter, a U-Haul full of furniture, all the way to New England, 1,400 miles, and then getting up there and possibly into a hotel the first night and lugging all that stuff, and then I'd have to hire people to take everything off the truck, take everything into the apartment. And not only that, but before I even move, I'd have to sell off or donate a lot of my things that I have. I'm not attached to my belongings whatsoever. I have no problem giving away things that I have no use for or I don't want or need anymore. It's not that. It's just the hassle of getting rid of my things, driving up there for 24 hours, settling into my new work, settling into my new home, putting up with the high cost of living, high rent until I can afford to buy a home. It's just way too much, way too much. And then there's no increased income that's going to make up for what I'm doing to get up there. It's just not worth it. I told them, I was straightforward with them, and they understood. Okay, so this is where I'm staying right now. Right now, the economy is so uncertain that I don't think it's worth upending my life for. And to make matters worse, my parents still have a home in Portugal where they go to once a year, leaving me in New England, living for 8 months without them there, and they're the reason why I was going there. So quite frankly, I told them that I have an extra room. If they ever consider moving down here, then they're more than welcome to keep the second bedroom I have with a queen size bed. And my mother said that when they get back, that they'd like to come down and visit. That's wait to be seen. I'm waiting to see that. it hasn't happened in 20 years, so I don't know. I hope that they still have their health, that they can do that, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna chill out for about an hour, grab something to eat, start on this project, and I can't wait to get these rooms painted and done. Talk to you guys soon.